we do our mood unit, we have the kids all draft by hand a copy of a story that they want to share with their group, and then they choose the one that they like best, the one that they think will create the mood, and then once they pick that, the owner's responsible for putting it into a Google Doc, and then they share that Google document with us
and with each other.
And then they revise together online. So they each take a different trait of writing, and they work on those traits of writing, and as they do, they sign off on it. And we organize it by putting each hour together into a folder, but then we can go in and we can work on it with them while they're working, and which is awesome for Writers Workshop. And the kids that struggle with their mechanics and they struggle with sentence structure, it's not like you're turning back a paper full of red, because they can fix those comments and get rid of them. They're out of the way. They don't have to deal with them anymore.
Then the other thing that's convenient for us is that we can see what they're doing almost in real time. And so, like, I remember last year I had a group that wasn't really on task, and so they were just writing nonsense back and forth. And I dropped in on them and I said, "I see nobody's working here. What's going on?" And that prompted them to get with it. They got on task and realized that, oh, someone's watching. So it makes them a little bit more accountable. And like Sherry said, I think the beauty is that we can tell them instantly, hey, maybe there's a better way to word that, or think about rereading that, or have someone read it back to you and see what they think, and they can fix it immediately. So that makes perfect workshopping.
Mm-hmm.
It's convenient that they can start, and all our little laptops have that capability, and all our kids have their own email addresses. The days of, well, I can't meet you at the library after school because I have soccer practice and I can't meet at that hour to work on this. Everybody just kind of works on it collaboratively at their own end in their own homes, and it takes away that element of, I don't know when I'd be able to meet with you again, and they can communicate with each other as homework without ever leaving their homes, because most of our kids have technology at home.
This is like when we do poetry, there's a format that I want them to follow, and we can do the same thing with essays. That if there's a structure that I want them to follow, I can make that document and make copies of it and share it with everybody, and just have them change the name to their name and then put it into a folder, and everybody definitely has the right structure, and I don't have to worry about whether they're following what I'm doing, and they just have it. If you don't have them, unclick that box at the bottom when they're sharing a document with you, how I personally get 200 emails every time that I have an assignment, plus every time they update.
I learned that the hard way last year. I forgot to unclick it, and I all of a sudden was overlooking emails from our principal and our assistant principal, because like Sherry said, we've got 150 kids.
Google presentations, there actually a lot of them are working on that right now, and they are working collaboratively to show us about the books that they read outside of class in literature circles. So that's another thing that was awesome.
They count? Or,
oh yeah, we have our website where we share all of our materials and put everything in PDFs, and then we also sometimes we podcast the kids' stories, or we record them and we put those on the website as well.